Meta's celebrity chatbot scandal. According to Reuters, Meta allowed flirty chatbots to impersonate celebrities, including Taylor Swift, Scarlett Johansson, and Anne Hathaway, sometimes producing explicit images and claiming to be the real stars. Some were created by users, but at least 3, including 2 Taylor Swift bots, were made by a Meta employee. Meta quietly deleted a dozen of them before Reuters published its investigation. Critics say this isn't parody, it's impersonation at scale. SAG-AFTRA, the union representing stars, warns the bots could endanger stars by fueling stalker fantasies, while legal experts say California's publicity laws may have been broken. The scandal comes as researchers predict a booming digital afterlife industry where people will interact with AI avatars of the dead, making consent, privacy, and safety even bigger flashpoints. Okay, so what's the real message here? If you're a celebrity and you want to control your own destiny, you got to get prepared to do battle, legal battle, because whether it's Facebook today or Google tomorrow, or some company not quite as big, they are going to steal your image, steal your face, especially if you're a sexy, young, beautiful thing. They're going to steal it to engage people and make more money off of you. And you better get ready for a fight. Let's dig a little deeper here. We live in an age where AI can create images of anything. I mean, I should know I have my own AI clone. It's one I created. No one's taking advantage of me, but it is something that anyone can create these days. If I can create one, believe me, anyone can create one. The problem is, however, if it's being used against your own consent. And it's one thing to say, well, Taylor Swift is already a billionaire. She's still going to be rich. Who cares? It's her right. She's worked very hard to create her own image, to create her own brand, to create her own intellectual property, i.e. her music. She deserves to be able to control her own image. Now, it's one thing for some new startup, a character AI, or some tiny startup, a couple of kids in a college dormitory who maybe got $50,000 in angel investing to do something like this. But for a company as big and established and ostensibly publicly accountable as Meta to be doing this, I think it is brazen. It shows an attitude like, we can do anything. We're rich and powerful. We can do anything. It does sound like someone else we know in Washington, D.C. But let's focus on the immediacy of this technology right now. My recommendation to you is control your own digital identity. And you may say, well, TJ, who cares about me? I'm not famous. I'm not a movie star. I don't have lips like Scarlett Johansson. I'm not beloved by tens and hundreds of millions of kids around the world like Taylor Swift. Okay, but you still have something of value. You still have some expertise. If you are a software engineer and you answer the same 10 questions 15 times a day from clients, customers, colleagues, vendors, then people value your expertise. Why not create your own digital clone? But it doesn't have to be a video one, but you could have a clone of your ideas, your thought patterns, your own intellectual property, so that at some point, whether you work for a big company and they own everything, or you are your own company, your own freelancer, your own independent contractor, create your own intellectual property, create your own clone. That is my recommendation. Now, if you're new to this, you'll see it in an ad in a moment. I have my own digital clone, tjwalker.ai. It looks just like me. In fact, I'm wearing the same suit I am today. And you can talk to my clone, ask it any question. It will answer with my voice, pretty much the same sentiments, the same advice I give as well. And it's completely free the first handful of times you try it. But yes, I do charge eventually. There is a gate for it. And I do eventually charge people for it, as I have the right to do. Now, you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for this podcast today. But at some point, if you like it enough and you want more and you want more personalized interaction, it's an option for you. So that's what I'm doing. Now, we can't all be media hogs like me and podcast 7 days a week. By the way, this is a 7-day-a-week show. But if you do anything where People value what you do, even if it could be farming, simply showing people how you farm. There are countless examples of intellectual property creators, YouTubers, TikTokers, who've made a fortune simply showing people how they garden, how they farm, how they raise pigs. So no matter what it is you do, if you're good at it and other people value either the service you create or the product you create, there is a real opportunity for you to monetize this. I want you to get the value, not Meta. And it's not that I hate Facebook. I use Facebook. I've been on Facebook since 2008. I'm not asking you to push aside all big media companies. I use big media companies all the time and big tech companies. I use Google every day and Apple every day and Facebook every day. But I want you to benefit. So that's why I'm urging you. Do some research. I've researched a lot of companies to create my own AI clone. I found one that works more or less for me because I wanted full video. I wanted a video clone as well as a text bot and one that could speak to people in audio. You might only want text, and you can do those for free on some platforms. My recommendation to you, start experimenting. Get in the game before someone takes your image and someone takes your ideas and makes money off of you, because it can hurt not to make money, but it really hurts to see other people making money off of your ideas. I've had theft of my online courses before. Those of you who don't know me, I have 300 online communication skills courses, presentation, personal development skills courses on 100 platforms. And yes, sometimes they're stolen, and I don't like that. You shouldn't like it either. So don't wait until it happens to you the way it happened to Taylor Swift. And I'm not selling any service. So this is just something I feel passionately about. All of us who are creating ideas, using our brains, for that matter, using our brawn to create things, need to benefit from it. We need to value that. And the way you can do it now, it's so easy and inexpensive through the power of artificial intelligence. And through these LLMs, you can create some form of a chatbot, a digital clone, and if nothing else, give it away so at least people are coming to you and you can benefit from it as well. I'm TJ Walker. I want to thank you for joining me today. We have lots more to come, some other big stories, and yes, some actual good news coming up. The news, there's definitely a negativity bias. We'll be talking about that in the next story. There is a negativity bias, and we are going to be talking about how you can be smarter to look through that and realize why it's happening and make sure it doesn't filter your own perception of the world, because it's so easy to get depressed and down. I'm here to tell you, this is the best time in the history of the world to be alive. It's the best time in the history of the world to start a new business. It's the best time in the history of the world to be creative and to want to flourish. And that's part of the premise of this show. It's about helping you and me and all of us flourish.